Hello students, I am your Abhijit sir and our today's topic is Evolution of Transport and Communication, the fourth chapter, new book. So here we will discuss about the modern means of transportation and communications. Okay, so we have already discussed in our previous chapters about how the invention of wheel changed the lifestyle of the contemporary society, and later on the invention of steam engine towards the end of 18th century revolutionized the transportation system. Even today we cannot imagine the world without the use of wheels and engines. Wheels were first used in Mesopotamia, probably around 3200 BCE, as you can see here, and later on, students, the design of the wheels were changed. Okay, spokes were added, and this made the travel easier for the people. And with the growth of trade, people started traveling to distant places. There are a few names which comes to our mind whenever we talk about discovery of new places, like Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama. These people are renowned for their discoveries, and they are also the great travelers. Students, the modern transportation system consists of travel by road, rail, water, and air. And modernization transformed the mud road into highways, freeways, expressways, right? So early people used muddy roads, but now we can see there are different modes of road. These are highways, which made traveling faster and easier. Alright? So the invention of steam engine resulted the network of railway throughout the world. And railway has become an integral part of today's society, not only for transportation of goods but also for people. Okay? Students, in India, the first train ran between Thane and Mumbai in 1853, and try to keep this in your mind because question may arise from this sentence. You can see here. So railways were introduced by the British in 1853 and first train ran between Thane and Mumbai. Okay. So the modernization of transportation was made not only in land transport but also in water transport. It is already known to us that waterway was one of the most preferred way in ancient times as it was easier to travel. Right? So even today we have bigger and faster ships such as luxury liners, right? Tankers, and these are used to carry people and goods. The history of transportation took another major leap after the Wright brothers flew the first aeroplane called the Flyer. You can see here. And aircrafts made travel even faster. And nowadays you can see people are using airways to travel to distant places because it can take you to distant places within a very short period of time, though it is one of the most expensive means of transportation. But today's world, the present world, is very busy. Everyone is busy. Okay? So the value of time is, you can say, never compromised, right? So now we will move towards communication. What is communication? It is the way of expressing one's feelings and ideas and exchanging information with others. So this is communication. Okay? So ancient people used sound and gestures to communicate with each other, and then we started writing started using symbols to communicate, right? So handwritten manuscripts were first used to store records, and then another invention, revolutionary invention of printing press, totally changed the world. Okay, large number of books and magazines were produced. Okay, and thus it made it possible and made available to in different languages in different places. So a large number of people were helpful, and they were being able to be aware about the national and international events. Another invention which is very important is telephone. Okay? The invention of telephone by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876 enabled people to talk to each other despite being at two different locations. Okay? It was a revolutionary invention because in that time people could not even imagine to communicate while you are in distant places or while you are far away. So the invention of telephone and telegraph made it possible, right? Then we can talk about another invention, the invention of radio and television, right? So Marconi invented the radio, a wireless communication device. So this revolutionized the communication system. How? Because these devices were wireless, and the most important thing is that this could communicate a large number of people at a time. So now these devices were being used to telecast news, right? Transmit and receive moving images and sound. People could watch films, advertisements, entertaining programs on televisions. So, the invention of television and radio made all these things possible for our society. Then, another thing which is very much important and has become an integral part in our daily life is internet and satellite also. So internet is the thing that has brought the whole world into a single device. A single click can bring any kind of information in front of you within a few seconds. Not a few seconds, just a second, right? Then satellite, because without satellite we cannot watch television, we cannot use mobile, internet. So at satellite is one of the most important medium which pick up signals from the earth and send these signals back to the earth without any loss of time. So this technology has made us possible to see news, reports or live telecasts of any event taking place elsewhere in the world. Even the forecasting of weather conditions accurately is done by using a weather satellite. So thus it is also saving thousands of lives, right? So students, today you saw that the modernization of transportation and communication system has made our life easy. Okay, so as you have already done a project on these, so I hope that you have understood it in a better way. Now in my next video we will discuss about the exercise questions and the other probable questions from this chapter. So this is it for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.